I'm Martha DeGrasse for RCR Wireless News, and I'm here with Boris Golubovich. He is Director of Product Management for TE Connectivity. Boris made time to come by the Austin studios of RCR on his way back to the Bay Area. Boris, thanks very much for making the time
My pleasure.
today.
Thank you for inviting me.
We're glad you could make it. Now, we hear a lot these days about CPRI, Common Public Radio Interface, and TE Connectivity has really been at the forefront of making this part of distributed antenna systems. So I'd like to start with a little bit of an explanation and definition. First of all, what is CPRI?
CPRI is an interface that has been around for a number of years to connect baseband processing units, or BBUs, from various OEMs to their remote radio heads. And we have taken that approach to use it now for DAS systems and remote radio heads. Now they are multi-operator, multi-band, multi-radio technology capable. And with that, we have really mimicked something that has been done for the core network, and we have taken it closer to the end user in, for example, public venues or outdoor DAS applications.
And we think that AT&T is the operator that has been the most vocal about supporting this. So can you just give us a few of the reasons in your mind that AT&T has really jumped behind this CPRI interface?
AT&T is interested in CPRI, and operators in general see the value in that, because at the end, it really boils down to improve total cost of ownership. And CPRI, as I said, the technology was around for a number of years. The application is fresh. And in this application, it removes a number of pieces of hardware. So reducing the cost to reduce the number of pieces of hardware. That hardware takes space, so it takes less footprint, fewer costs associated with rent. And then finally, the hardware that is used to connect traditional DAS systems with the radio head and the DAS system is very power consuming, because it's really used to reduce the power that comes out of a radio head and dump it into the air. And as such, it adds additional cost associated with cooling. So there's multiple avenues that come with simply the installation and the total cost of ownership associated with running that installation. But there's also much more commonality that comes with installing this equipment that is now very much like a radio head that people are familiar with.
Okay, so less power, less hardware. Specifically, what are some of the hardware elements that are eliminated versus a traditional DAS?
Not to be too technical, but it's fundamentally a traditional DAS is taking a radio head that is used to power an outdoor antenna, so tens of watts or more, that generates a lot of RF power. That is way too much RF power to put into a system that is used to drive an indoor DAS. That power needs to be dropped or combined in a way to be useful for use in a DAS system. That hardware becomes unnecessary, and all the associated costs with operating that hardware go away. So it's really a win for the operators. It's something that they see very quickly, and that's why we are seeing such a high degree of interest.
All right, Boris, thank you very much.